snow. There were days I would get up, and especially early, before the sun even, drive alone to A-Basin. The lift personnel, on seeing me coming, would start up the lift's diesel motors, and I would click onto my favorite Solomon French-made Demoniques, 210 meters, centimeters wonders, a little soft in the tips, but near perfect wonders in just about every snow condition. The diesel motors would be warmed up enough by now, and I would slide into my place on the chairlift. Sometimes a few chairs back from me, the ski patrol would also have gotten onto the lift. And on the first turn off, they generally got off and turned left, getting ready to check the slopes and sometimes after a heavy snowfall, shoot off their two high howitzers, checking for avalanche conditions. I would remain on my chair all the way to the top. The sun would begin its peekaboo with the sun. The sun would begin its peekaboo with the peekaboo, thank you, with the surrounding day mountain peaks. I reached down, perhaps tightened the clamps of my boots, rised up and looked around. I can hear the silent scream of pure, perfect silence on the peak of the famous Pallavicini run, almost 13,000 feet up. The run down is world famous for its insane, steep madness. I adjust my goggles, slip on the poles, and push off, almost a free fall, dropping nearly 1,000 feet in a minute. The mountain flattens out a bit, and there I take my famous Austrian turn. The turn covers acres before it's complete. At the end of the turn, with a series of half garlands, but not before I tuck down for a straight, fast downhill. That's where the screaming silence ends. The kettle drums in my heart stop beating. The whistling between my ears disappear, and true silence enters. I hit a slight rise. Far below me I can see moving lights from vehicles entering and maneuvering about the parking area, and then the final grand drop, but never to come to a stop. That's the whole point. You feel you're still going, never a stop. If you feel a stop, you're blowing the whole thing. Then there's what happens on the trip down. That depends on the snow, of course. What the snow has to say. Each storm brings its own language.